Okay, so what is up, guys? Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be going over Call of Duty Vanguard. So yeah, yesterday for me was the Vanguard event in Warzone, so that's when I got to see the trailer and stuff like that. So yeah, I will put the trailer in the video, and then we'll go through some of the main points of it and some of the things I think are kind of cool, and then we'll go over like what I kind of hope the game will be and some things that it may include. So yeah, let's get into it. Call of Duty Vanguard is the new Call of Duty for the year 2021. Okay, so it's a World War II game. It takes place in World War II. So yeah, basically it has a beta coming out like I think around the 10th of September for like PlayStation. Then a few days after it'll be available for like Xbox and PC is what I've seen. So yeah. Okay, so I'll play the trailer and then we'll go over some of the key points in it that I think are kind of cool. So let's get into it. Okay, so that guy you saw right there was Arthur, and I think he's going to be the main character for the game, probably, or at least one of them. So yeah, this is like the promotional material for like the Call of Duty Vanguard event in Warzone, and right there you can see Arthur and 3 other characters who look like they're going to be main characters right in the center. So yeah.
Sometimes the only way to put out the flames is with more fire.
Okay, so I think that character we just saw is also right here on the promotional material, the one on the far right. So, yeah. Okay, so they're having a North African front of the war in the trailer, which is pretty cool, so that should be in the game. Hopefully there's a few maps and parts of the campaign that'd make it pretty cool, so yeah. Okay, so the guy that was just in the center of the screen, I think he's also in this. He's the one on the far left, so yeah. So Vanguard has the Eastern Front, which is the Soviet Union, so yeah. Okay, so right there was the sniper that we saw a second ago, and at the beginning of the trailer, I think it's that one right there. She's a Soviet, so if you're going to notice a pattern here, the main characters seem to be from different areas of the war. Okay, so Vanguard will also have the Western Front, which you should be used to, because Call of Duty World War II, that was like all Western Front. So yeah, this will have that as well. So, yeah. It also has the Pacific Front, which is cool because World at War had the Pacific Front, so yeah, hopefully it'll be kind of like that.
This is the theatre of war, Arthur. There's no curtain call for bravery.
Bravery's what comes after, not what you were in the moment. Target locked. Dropping bomb. Whatever we do it together.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta. Digital pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid, Mastercraft, and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
Okay, so that was the trailer for Call of Duty Vanguard. So, we got some information out of it. We know that it comes out on November 5th, and we also saw some of the pre-order bonuses and all that stuff. So, yeah, and like I said, the beta comes out in like around September 10th-ish for PlayStation, then a few days after for like Xbox and PC. So, yeah, let's talk about the game a little bit more. Okay, so this game is made by Sledgehammer Games, which are the same ones that made COD World War II. So, yeah, basically the big difference in between this one and COD World War II that I can tell is that this has every front, while the World War II one only had the Western Front. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So it looks like we can play as the Soviets, the Americans, the British, and yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Okay, so if we look here on the North African front, it's the Germans and the Australians. And then on the Eastern Front, it's the Germans and the Soviet Union. And then on the Western Front, it is the British and the Germans. And then on the Pacific Front, it's the Japanese and the Americans. So there's several different countries you can play as in this. So right off the bat with the different fronts, that kind of reminds me of Call of Duty World at War. So that was a World War II game that came out like before Modern Warfare. So basically, what happened in it is there were different fronts. I think you had the Western Front, you had the Eastern Front, and you had the Japanese front. So basically, you'd flip in between those as you went through the story, and then it would just kind of all end where it was supposed to end. And I don't think there's any interaction between those lines, really, except when you were taking Berlin in like that last mission, because then it flipped in between the Eastern Front and the Western Front real quick. But yeah, basically, I hope they kind of do a similar thing in this, because I really liked World at War's campaign. So hopefully it's going to be something similar to that. So yeah. Okay, so with the different fronts, I think there are different like characters you're playing as for the main characters for the fronts, because there's 4 characters, and then if we look on like the promotional thing they put on Warzone, there's 4 characters on that. So I think they each correspond to one of the things. So yeah, I'll go through and explain that a bit more right now. Okay, so this image shows 4 people that kind of stand out more than the others in it, so I kind of cut those out and kind of zoomed in on these. So there's 4 people here, and there's 4 fronts in the game. So I think one person corresponds with each front. So the guy right up front, I believe he is Arthur, which would be the British guy, so he'd be on like, the British front. And then to the left of him, you have the Australian guy, which is in the North African front, and then the guy kind of in the middle-ish, but right next to Arthur, I think he's probably in the Pacific front, probably an American, and the person to the right of that is on the Eastern front, so she's like a Soviet sniper, and yeah. And I'm just going to assume you play as those people during like the different fronts on the campaign, so yeah. Okay, so that's some of the things that we learned from Call of Duty Vanguard's trailer from the other day. So yeah, basically, it looks pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for the game. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. I kind of like COD World War II, so hopefully this will be a little bit better since it has different fronts and stuff, because that'd be pretty cool, I think, to switch up back and forth in between them, and on multiplayer too, mix up the maps a bit more. So yeah, hopefully that'd be really cool. I don't know much about multiplayer right now, but when more information on that comes out, I'll try to do that and make a little video for you guys. So yeah, I think it should be pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for it, and yeah, let me know what you guys think about Call of Duty Vanguard down in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.